and welcome to the inaugural podcast of the year. We are in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, versus the Bay Ridge Preparatory School, and stepping up to that right now is number 44, Jackson Kernstein. Alongside me today is Tori Atlas. She is going to make some comments on this broadcast as is that called strike? I can't tell. That might have been ball one. We don't know. Tori, anything to say about Jackson?
He's a sophomore. He's one of my brother's friends. I don't really know much about him. I don't talk to him that much, but
And Jackson makes these singles, starting off with a great hit. You know, this guy just rakes out there. He knows what he's doing. He's a professional. Unfortunately, today's stats will not be on Game Changer. There's technical difficulties as Jack Cellino comes up for his first career at bat.
Jack Cellino is a middle schooler on the high school varsity baseball team, so it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely impressive as the Steel King himself, Kernstein, makes it to second. Tried to go to third, but held back on that one. And their pitcher, no number on his jersey, but a ball low as Kernstein gets another one to get to third. Jackson Kernstein, he just runs around those bases. 11 last year, 5 in the previous game. What do you think, Tori?
That's definitely really impressive. Can't wait to see what he has in store for this year, as it's only the second game.
And it looks like he's down the third base line and was trying to play with the pitcher, but we broadcasted the last game, didn't turn out well, and you said you wanted to see that York game coming up.
Yeah, I really enjoy the competitiveness between our two schools during basketball, so I think if that can be brought into baseball, that would be really cool.
Yeah, and along with today's broadcast, Mr. Kernstein himself will be live mic'd up, so we'll hear him and we'll be able to chat with him as Cellino swings and misses on that one. I believe 2 strikes, 1 called, 1 swing and miss, 2-2, I believe. Cellino, I was wrong. It was 3-2, and Cellino takes that for a walk. Runners at first and third, and that brings up the ace, Harrison Millowitz. Harrison, Tori, what do you think about Harrison?
He's a really great player. I've seen him pitch. He has a great pitch, and yeah, just overall.
In the last outing, 13 Ks from Harrison. Almost 6-inning pitch, I believe, as Cellino goes for second. Kernstein does not go home. And let's wait for the next pitch. You can hear almost Mr. D barking, similar to Mr. Jenkins' kind of style of coaching. Very loud, getting their point across, and you know, I think Mr. D is fabulous at this role. What do you think, Tori?
Oh, 100%. He's an amazing coach, as well as he played professional baseball in Australia. He's a great mentor for all of us.
And Harrison takes that one for a ball low. Harrison this season, Harrison last season, let's look at 50 strikeouts. That is some unbelievable numbers, and you know, hopefully this year he does the same or even better. I would consider him one of the best pitchers in this league, and he has some special stuff. Called strike on Millowitz. That looked a little outside to me, but, you know, I'm not the umpire, so that's not my call at the end of the day. And Markowitz is up to bat. One of my favorite seniors, as I've said before. I've known him for a very long time, and he was the only person to get a hit on opening day, and he is electric as he takes a ball. Tori, you're a big Markowitz fan, right?
Well, as I am a freshman and he is a senior, we don't really have much communication, but from what I've heard from Harry, he's great.
As that is called strike on Markowitz, but I think he can pull through with this at bat, and he really knows how to work counts, get deep into them, and this Bay Ridge team, we got them last year, we got them good. Mercy Rule, 22-1, I believe. And hopefully Markowitz can rope in a hit. We can score a run. Birch can win. And, that's all good stuff here. And the catcher almost comes out on Kirstein. Kirstein, when he pitches, he can be considered wild, but I just think that's his emotions. He's a really energetic guy, and you know him well. He's good friends with your brother, so what do you have to say about him?
You already asked me that, Harry, but yeah, he's definitely very energetic, very enthusiastic. Him pitching could be a way for him to just let it all out.
As the bases are loaded once again, and Kirstein scores for his first run, Nate Spiegel up at bat. Good friend of mine.
Yep, mine too. He's great.
As he tries to bunt that one, and they make the play. Wow. Spiegel gets the bunt single. Chelino comes home, and we are already up 2-0. Up at bat right now is, I believe, Andor Fisher. Andor, it's his first season hitting. He's a great fielder. As he took a ball there. And, this is a great field, I think. This is a wonderful view. You can see Staten Island off to the left.
Right on the water.
Newark down there. Even maybe get a peek at the Statue of Liberty. I don't know.
From a different angle, possibly.
Whoa! That one was a high pitch. And, this pitcher is very into it. He stepped off the mound for a second. Maybe we'll see some stealing. Maybe we'll see some more. We don't know. And the pitch. Strike. Another one that looked outside to me, but once again, I can't judge that. Andor Fisher going to Syracuse this year. Going to be an engineer as that one goes foul into the other field. Hopefully it doesn't hit those girls.
It didn't.
It did not. And Tori, you have any idea where you want to go to college one day?
Definitely have some ideas, but Texas seems exciting in Austin.
Texas, as Andor almost hits that woman in the head with that foul ball. Wow, that looks very close. And looking forward into the bottom of the inning and the rest of the game, Jackson will be coming on the mic. Will definitely be fun. That's a first in Birch history, having a player live on the broadcast. As Andor strikes out, unfortunately. But, it's his first time hitting this year, and that's okay. As Rex Atlas is up to bat. You might know the most about Rex in this whole school, Rex is your brother.
Yeah. I would expect myself to know the most about Rex, as I've lived with him my entire life.
And, I've raised this question before. It's never been uploaded, per se. And I really think Rex comes from a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but Tori says that's not true. Rex says it's not true. But, I'd like to believe that.
Stay optimistic.
Very optimistic, as I can see in the outfield a Nate Fox with some McDonald's in hand. Very good choice.
I ordered that.
And
do you have an idea where you want to go to college, Harry?
Yeah, no idea for me. Unfortunately, I'm more worried about making these broadcasts as good as possible. As that is a swing and miss. Did Milowitz want to go home? Might have been a foul tip. But Milowitz tried to get out on that, and, he didn't. And you said you ordered McDonald's, Tori. What'd you order?
I don't even remember. I think I got a 10-piece McNugget and a McFlurry. Thanks, Fox.
Hey, that's some good choices, but let's hold off on eating until in between innings.
Gotcha.
As that is 2 outs, as I believe Rex strikes out, banging his bat on the ground. It's okay, Rex. We'll get it next time. After Rex today in the lineup, I believe, is that Kayani Gonzalez?
That is Kayani Gonzalez.
That is Kayani Gonzalez coming up to bat, and pitcher throws high on her. And I don't know if this is true. This is maybe one of the first times a girl has played in Birch baseball, and we are very happy. Kayani is a great player in softball. She knows what she's doing, and only things go up from here. Ball low. And I began to notice, if you look at Spiegel, he's very energetic. He's jumping off the bases a little bit. Look at him, trying to entertain the pitcher. And the pitch. Strike, but it looked like he might have balked a little. I don't know.
A little bit intimidated by a girl.
He might be a little intimidated, but happens to the best of us, And that's called high on Kayani. Kayani is shorter than most, and that can help in baseball. You get a smaller strike zone, harder to strike you out, maybe a little faster around the bases. As that as I just dropped the mic on you. Ooh.
Hey, good pitch, kid. Bring it
pitch.
down, kid.
Bit a little. Tori's having a little snack here. She ordered herself some McDonald's, Jackson.
Yo, can I get some fries?
Low-key, we will hook you up with some fries later in the game, Jackson. But
All right.
if you get some extra base hits, we'll get you some fries.
I got you. And a boy!
And a strikeout looking, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Kirstein, what have you seen from their pitcher today in regards to bringing your counts, getting some long counts going, getting some good hits?
Well, I do remember him. I do remember him from last year. I remember it was relatively kind of the same stuff, not too fast, but he puts it in there most of the time. He had a lot of walks to start off, but when he puts it in there, we got to get those hits.
And recently, we've gotten some new players coming out. Today's the debut for Jack Cholino and Kayani Gonzalez. And also Max Miller played on Monday. So what have they been giving you so far?
Well, you did cut out there a little bit, but I heard most of what you said. Cholino's an exciting young 8th grader. He's playing shortstop for us. I think he's going to do big things over the next couple of years for us. But, and yeah, Kayani, she's been putting in the work all offseason in the cages, so it's only a matter of time since she got on the field.
Yeah, we cut out for a second there, Jackson. But as well as that, you're a guy who's in Long Island a lot. What do you think about, the Long Island baseball scene related to New York City?
Well, we don't play really Long Island teams, but I do know from some of the travel teams, they definitely do got a little more of an advantage as they are in the suburbs, so they have more fields and such. They could play more, but, I think New York City gets it done.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true as well, Jackson. And when you have to pick a favorite position, are you a center field guy, pitching guy? Like, what's your favorite?
I am a pitching guy, but I love getting out there at shortstop. Even as a lefty, it's always fun getting those ground balls with those quick transfers, turning some double plays.
You think we're going to get some infield today, or?
I do not think so. Mr. D, I'd say, is kind of a
and that
old
is
school
the
guy.
Strikeout for Harrison, ending the half inning. We will see you in the next half, Jackson. Great to see you.
All right, see you, man.
And we are back for the top of the second. Can we still hear Jackson? I can't hear him on my end.
I cannot hear Jackson.
So I think he's good at turning that off. Little tech nerd over there. As I don't have great eyes, Jack Cholino's back up. Tori's eating some for McFlurry right now. We still only have one microphone. Jackson has her other. So when Tori wants to say something, she'll come back to me. And Tori, once you're finished chewing, any thoughts?
Okay, I'm back. Any thoughts?
On this game so far, we've gotten a lot of offense.
I'm really excited to see how we do, and just the bus back, I think, will be really hype and really just a great time if this game goes well.
Yeah, and your brother, one of those big hype men out there, as that is a called strike on Jack Cholino. And he was playing some music on the way there. I was having a great time, playing some old music, new music, and he just carries this team. One of the people that carries this team energy-wise. So what do you think about how he carries himself and the energy he puts forward?
He's definitely a very loud personality. It's great in some cases, and then in some cases it could get him into some trouble. But...
And as we see as a foul, don't believe it's going to get caught. Alex Papanikolaou, following in your footsteps, ordered himself some McDonald's. Copycat Alex Papanikolaou. But we're worrying about the game right now. And there's a softball game happening next to us as well. They have a big crowd out here, and they came prepared. They brought some chairs with them. More of a traditional setup. We're here standing. And it's girls. As Jack Cholino drops that foul, but did the bat break? Huh. That one looked like it got ripped there, but I'm a little nervous that bat broke, Tori.
I don't think it did, but
did you hear the sound off that bat?
oh, I did not.
It was a boom as he is struck out. Seems like their pitcher's name is Zach, hearing the outfielder next to me. And don't say that is high. And that one's low in the dirt for them. Another ball. And up at bat right now, I believe, is Harrison, maybe Spiegel. Harrison takes a strike for the good guys out there. Harrison, a big Mets fan, he was telling me he's not too happy with what they're doing so far this year. Makes him a little upset, a little angry. Outside as he works a walk. Harrison with some great stuff today. And hopefully we get to see more of him as Sam Markowitz comes up to bat. Tori, we already got a guy on base this inning. Do you think Harrison's going to steal? I think he will.
Yeah. Stay optimistic.
Stay optimistic, definitely. I was hoping we can get a little bet going there, maybe a couple of dollars. As Harrison goes for second base. If you put money on that, you would have won some right there. And Harrison, a junior, sadly, after next season, we're going to lose him. Great guy out there. Wonderful pitcher, wonderful stuff. And what's your relationship? How do you feel that we're going to lose some guys this year, some seniors?
I think in any sport, and when there's seniors on the team, like, you have to say bye to them. Like, they got to move on. But there's always new and more room to improve with incoming high schoolers.
As that is roped foul, a little close to us. Not really. A little harsh there, Tori, with that comment. Seems like you're okay with them leaving. I'm a little sad my Sam Hadley is leaving.
Well, there's always some sadness and grief, but with that, there is always more to come.
And that one is roped foul once again. Thought that was coming to me. Got a little nervous.
You always think it's coming to you.
Always think it's coming to me. I like to think I'm the center of attention. I'm just kidding. It's more of Tori's thing. Markowitz still having a big at bat. Loading the count up like he should. As that ball almost rolls. That ball almost rolls fair. The one-handed back that went foul. Nate Fox doing a little running today. As that is low. Oh my God, a little mistake made there, a little blunder. As Markowitz is out at first. And it is 2 outs. Do you even know what happened there?
He blunted it and it didn't go far. And
he did not. He did not bunt it.
See,
I
said blunt.
That was a drop. Strike 3. Spiegel up at the plate, a lefty. We don't get many lefties, and I like lefty hitters as he swings and misses at that one. What do you think about lefties?
I'm a lefty, actually, in some things, but being a lefty, like, especially if you're a pitcher, it could be unfamiliar to you to be pitching to.
Yeah, I'm a lefty as well, Tori. And don't you have a friend named Lefty?
I do have a friend named Lefty.
What a creative name, actually, as the umpires are having a little chit-chat. Spiegel comes back up to the plate. And the chants for "Let's Go Spiegel" are loud. High ball. And Spiegel, I really like Spiegel. He's a great guy. Wonderful. Extremely nice. Great baseball player. And he's a very tough guy as well. He would get hit in basketball, get right back up. He's ferocious, I think the word is.
Ferocious. That's a big word. Yeah, no, he's really
As
great.
Spiegel bloops that one up, will it get caught? Yeah, bloops that one up to end the half inning. And Jackson will be back with us in a minute. And we are back for the bottom of the second, back with Jackson, Kirstein, and Kirstein.
What's up,
How was
everybody?
your time in the dugout?
We had a pretty decent inning. We got to a cross, and
So what's the score right now, mister?
I believe it's 6 or 7-0.
Ooh, wow.
And Harry's coming back here. And he's gonna pump gas again. And they're gonna get another hit.
Hey, and nobody, we are in favor of that. Tori, what do you have to say?
Yeah, very exciting game. Can't wait to see the rest.
I'm just ready for I'm so confident in this win. I'm just so ready to get home and relax. And I know Tori's ready to go over to Graham.
Oh, okay.
Graham,
How's
friend.
Lily? How's Lily, Jackson?
Lily's great. I can't wait to see her in a couple of days.
That's very nice.
And Tori, do you have any questions for Jackson?
No. Actually, no.
Jackson, that was a little uncalled for, but it's okay. We keep going. And I think this is a brand new concept for us here at Birch. I think it's been going great so far. He swings on that.
I think so. I'm having a lot of fun out here.
I'm having fun too, and you can attest to this. The outfield gets boring sometimes. So
When you have a pitcher as good as Harrison, the outfield can certainly get boring.
Yeah, nothing's really coming to you, so you're just sitting around
he does
out there.
throw so hard that when they do make some contact, it's pretty loud contact, just because he throws so hard. But otherwise, kind of just watching the show out here.
Yeah, even Cholino had one. The bat made a pretty big noise, but it ended up going foul. As I don't know if you see that, Jackson. There's a cruise ship heading out in the distance.
I do not see it actually, but
Just look straight
going back to
ahead, Bay.
Cholino's at bat, I kept telling him, man, sit back, you're right on it. Just a little early.
And do you see that, Jackson? That cruise ship in the distance, a little straight and a little right to you.
Oh, now I see it. The golden energy.
That's a big one. Tori, what do you think about that cruise ship?
Oh,
It might be more interesting than these kids at bats. Not gonna lie.
yeah, probably.
Jackson. You got to be respectful to the other team. You know that one.
Good sportsmanship. That's really
You
important.
cut out there. I couldn't hear you. I only heard the sportsmanship part.
Good. Yeah, Jackson sometimes goes a little wild with his sportsmanship. Shush some people in the face in basketball. And what do you think of that story, Jackson? I remember that one.
Well, I think it was a little back. I mean, the kid was chirping me, and I was 4 for 4. So, but
Hey,
we'll
that's
focus
what
on
you gotta
baseball
do.
for now. Good pitch.
that was beautiful. Was that a fastball, I think? Fastball straight down the middle?
Yeah, I think it kind of just slowed it down there, though. But it just dropped into the middle.
You think we're going to see our bullpen today, Jackson?
I mean, it's pretty tough to go 7 innings in
As that one
this league.
Is
So-
dropped.
I think we might see Spiegel get in there at some point, but
Hey, I like Spiegel, and I saw his bullpen in practice. That was some nice stuff.
I mean, it would be his first time pitching in a game, but I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, and Harrison told me pre-game he was trying to go for a no-no today, and a walk is not a no-no, so he is still
You're wrong. The walk actually ruins the perfect game, but
yes,
it does not ruin the no-hitters. They still wrong with that.
correct, Jackson, and I don't think we're going for a perfect one today. We'll try to get a no-hitter. He gave this team one hit last year as that one is
Dalton
dropped,
was much help, but
and that one goes to second, fielded by Spiegel. And I think it's a little adventurous to have your guy pick off to second?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that definitely could have been an out there. Dobson let that one go by him, but it happens,
Yeah, and Jackson. Looking
Yo,
forward,
Ondor in.
looking past this year, Jackson, you are going to be rising up on this team. You're going to be an older guy. We're going to lose some guys. So how do you think, your voice on the bench and your leadership will help this team into the further years as that runner goes to third? Dobson doesn't even try. And he's out! He is out!
Dobson!
What a good play by Dobson there.
Out of board!
That is wonderful. Tori, what do you think?
That was great. He caught it. The guy dove.
And he was tapped out.
Dude, that's, we've been looking for that from Dobson. He's been missing a couple balls, but, if he's able to do things like that, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, this is the second league game of the year, and now that's Dobson's first runner thrown out. I think runners are gonna have some problems running on him.
They might be a little intimidated by him, and this team is coming back healthy. We got some new pieces, and we could really make a good run with this team.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can sneak into the playoffs for sure, and I'll see y'all next inning.
All right, we'll see you in the next inning, Jackson. Thank you. And we're back for the top of the third. Ondor at bat. Tori, what do you think?
What do I think? About what?
Ondor being up right now.
Ondor, he's a great basketball player. I've seen him play. Sad to say he's a senior and he won't be here next year, but yeah, same thing with baseball.
As that pitch bites inside on Ondor, and he has a lot of promise, He's been putting in the effort. He's been putting in the work. I went to a couple practices myself, and gotta say, Ondor's a funny guy. He's one of the most hard-working people on the team. People don't know that.
Yeah, I haven't really spoken to him. I haven't really heard him much, but if you say so, I believe you.
Hey, and that's okay. You're not in the same grade as him. This makes perfect sense. Can we hear Jackson?
Like it's glitchy. But...
Jackson might have forgot to turn off the mic, and this could interrupt this inning.
But it's like glitchy.
Yeah, Tori, if you could run down to the dugout, go outside first, and tell Jackson his mic's on. Make sure D doesn't hear it. And we can hear Jackson. His mic is still on. As Ondor moves to second. Yeah, Ondor.
Come on, T-Rex!
And Tori is going to tell Jackson it's on. Tori! Yell at him! Jackson's mic is still on. You might hear a little bit of that riff-raff in the background. Ondor made it to third while we weren't looking. He's sneaky with that. And it just became sunny outside. Weather got a lot brighter. And Tori's coming back. Hopefully that mic's off. Tori's fine! And the pitch. And that's a loud dugout. You can't really hear them, but oh, I forgot for a second. Tori could hear what I was saying. She's plugged in. She could hear. And that one broke. Soft grounder. And is safe. Rex is safe at first for his first hit of the season. Mr. Rexy gets the hit.
Mr. Rexy.
And are you proud of your brother right now, Tori?
Always.
Always proud. That's great to be. As Gonzalez comes up to bat. Chance of Let's Go Kayani are being heard from the dugout.
I love to hear that. She's a great girl. She's so sweet. 3-sport athlete now.
3-sport athlete as Rex goes. Rex getting his first bag of the year, and that's a big one for him. New to baseball, taking on a big challenge by playing first base. So we are very proud of Rex, and hopefully if the Atlas family is watching this, they are very proud of Rex as well. Tori, can you speak on the Atlas family about that?
The Atlas family, they love sports. They love supporting me and Rex as we play sports all throughout the season.
Rex now becoming a 3-sport athlete all seasons. That ball is low, and Kayani working another walk. 2 walks this game for Kayani. And the bases are loaded? Are the bases loaded, Tori? Someone on third. Can't see that far. I don't have great vision.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Runners on 1 and
Rex
2.
is on second.
Headley. Headley ropes that one foul. And I gotta say, Headley, probably one of my favorite players on this team. What do you think?
Yeah. He's a great presence.
I'm a big Headley fan. I think a lot of members of the BWL community are big Headley fans. And he got his first hit today. We are very proud of him. But I am not as proud of him as I was when he hit that magical 3-pointer during basketball. And his mother, Lisa, was there. She was very happy, and it was a great experience.
Very wholesome.
Very wholesome, as Tori says. Headley swinging on that one, but foul tipped. Tori, how's that McFlurry you're having right there?
It's great. I ran out of M&M's though.
That's the worst part. And you know when I opt for McFlurry, I go Oreo because
Why is
you
that, Harry?
You don't really run out of the Oreos on that one. Nothing to lose.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, like, if I can get a little bit of something that I like more than, like, endless of another, I'm going to go with what I like better.
So you like valuing the little things.
Yep. I think that's the best way to put it.
As Headley working a very long at bat, but he strikes out on that one. Makes me very sad, but number 7, Jackson Kirstein, comes back up. Can we hear him?
We cannot hear him.
We cannot hear him. We heard him earlier. As there's a bit of a smell around here. Not bothering me just yet.
It's nature-y.
Very nature-y. Gives you those
grass and trees around us.
Those smoky hints a little bit.
Woody scents.
Woody.
You know what? It smells like summer.
And I think that's a perfect statement as the sun has came out. It feels a little summerish. Next game we're doing on Monday.
I'm not shivering right now. I'm in a sweatshirt and sweatpants. I'm perfectly fine.
Next Monday, as I said, we are doing a game versus Dwight, and it is supposed to be 77 degrees and sunny, so we'll be able to relax on that one. And I end early that day, so maybe I'll go home and change into some shorts.
Very exciting.
Very exciting, and I feel like this is not even sweater weather anymore. I might just take my hoodie off.
I could too.
New pitcher in the game, getting some practice pitches up, number 10, Jackson, getting ready to hit, and we're going to sit down for a second. As Jackson is about to step up to the plate. Is he up there yet? Nope, I don't think so. Still getting some practice pitches up. I'm just going to cut this part out, okay? This is practice pitches. All right.
Is it a new inning?
No. Is this going well so far? Yeah. So you have fun? Thank you for saying how to keep voice.
Do it. Harry likes to say he wants to beat the fuck out of me, but
It doesn't cut.
if it doesn't cut, that sucks, and you're just exposed.
Exposed is one thing. Tori likes her bars.
Excuse you?
Chocolate bars, air bars.
I wouldn't. What's an air bar, Harry?
And we're back. There was a pitching change, new pitcher on the mound for Bay Ridge. And what do you think of this guy, number 10, Tori?
My eyesight's not too great at the moment, but let's see what he has in store.
Kirstein, this might be his 4th at-bat this game. I don't know. I'm okay with the numbers. Took a math test today. Don't know how I did. How do you think you did, Tori?
I think I did pretty great. Only time will tell when I get my score back, but praying for the best.
That's always a good mentality to be in, hoping for your best grades.
How do you think you did, Harry?
You know, a couple problems tripped me up, but I think we did great. I think the whole class collectively did great, as that's a ball outside for Kirstein. You know, this is turning into some beautiful weather outside today. I think I might ditch the hoodie soon.
Just came out.
I'm going to ditch the hoodie after this inning, as raked into center by Kirstein.
Rex runs back to second.
And that's 2 outs, I believe. You know, I don't think it could have gone out. I don't think it could have been a home run. You know, it's a pretty big field. And we've been around 45 minutes of playtime so far.
Who's up right now?
Up right now is Jack Cellino. And that is a strike. And that smell is coming back to me.
Smells like summer.
Smells like summer. Oh, as Cellino swings on that one. And in a minute, we will have Jackson Kirstein back with us. And I think he's been one of the highlights of today's broadcast, bringing some witty comments. And this is a new kind of technology we're seeing at Birch, having a player live.
On the field getting
Jackson, is that you? Jackson? And we're back, and we were just asking Jackson.
Left Ondor in! Ondor in! Headley
We're
back.
just-
You're good there. You're good there.
And we were just asking Jackson who he thinks should be the next mic'd up player. Who do you think?
No, I think we should get Cellino over there at shortstop, see how he's doing in the new role.
Yeah, but playing the infield is hard, being talking as well. So if we had to choose anyone, you think Ondor would love to be on this?
I think Ondor would have a great time on the broadcast.
Tori, what do you think? Who do you think should go next?
Maybe Rex. Rex is definitely entertaining to listen to talk.
Rex has to stay very locked
Rex
in.
is new at the position at first base. You know, D likes to get at him sometimes, so I think we should let Rex focus at first base.
D could get very upset if Rex was to do that, but I can put in a word if we try.
Yeah.
Work this
I'm
time.
sure there's plenty other options. It's alright.
Yeah, 9 guys out there, but maybe
There you go, kid!
maybe we do a version. We're not speaking to you, but you're just mic'd while you're pitching.
I mean, I might fall off while I'm pitching. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, you might not say some things we want to hear.
Oh yeah, you don't want to hear me pitching. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And
Hey, good play, Rex.
And he makes the play. I got a little nervous for a second. That's something that happened on Monday. Could have happened again. Can you tell us what happened?
On Monday.
Yeah, on Monday.
Well, you know, on Monday, I think as people are new to their positions, I think they have the ability to play good there, but it's just the mental stuff that gets in the way sometimes. So I think Hobson hesitates on his toes sometimes a bit, but he's getting there. You saw us go to third base last inning.
Hey, and we all have our bad days. 1 and 2, we are all still learning here, so we can only get better.
Good curveball, but Dobson should have caught that.
Hey, but it's not a drop strike 3, and there are no runners on base, so we're chilling, Kirsten.
Yeah. I mean, as we are running up the score here, you can see the strike zone while Harrison's pitching is slowly shrinking, and while we're at bat, the strike zone is slowly getting bigger, but that's expected when
Hey,
there's
and the
matchup
ump's just
like
try
this.
to make a little fun, get a little
fair
action
game here.
going.
You know,
Yeah,
Harrison's still getting swings and misses like that up in the zone, so that's all we need.
Yeah, and his balls just deceive people sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's fast. It rises up there.
Yeah.
That backspin.
Kirsten, what are your plans for this weekend?
This weekend, on Saturday night or Friday night, might hang out with the friends, maybe get a little work in the gym before, and then Saturday I have practice at the EP4 facility out in Long Island City, Queens. Sorry, and then
And
I
just
think
to
my
interrupt you-
girlfriend Lily will be coming into the city after that.
Very nice. And just to interrupt you, is there anyone from EP4 you want to shout out? Because you had a great performance last time.
I want to shout out my pitching coaches, Francisco Gasecki, Mario Checo, and Ricky Asubio. I've been working with them all off season, honing in on my stuff.
And those guys must know their stuff because you've been throwing some great pitches this year, Jackson. And we're excited
Absolutely.
to broadcast you on Monday.
They are all ex-pros, so.
So they definitely have that experience. And Tori, do you have any questions for Jackson? Maybe about how he knows Rex?
How did you and Rex meet?
Two of my very good camp friends, Jack Mann and Jake Eisen, last summer to the camp. We ran into Pontiac camp on our Boston trip. Met right there.
Hey, and that's a great way to meet some friends, doing something, going on a trip. And you guys have stayed pretty tight since. You guys have a good friend group. Good group of
I
guys.
think the Birch community is very welcoming and very friendly. I think everyone at the Birch community.
Hey, and one of those new faces, Simeon, is a very welcoming. Always says hi to people.
Definitely
said hi.
A light in the hallways.
Yeah, said hi to Tori's mother last night at the college preview. And
he said hi to my mother.
What's your
also.
story there?
So Simeon is actually in my English class, and he's a very talkative guy, but he's also a very nice guy.
And
You
as
see him
we
during
know,
assemblies.
he loves to sing, and I am in his chorus class. He's definitely a very nice voice to listen to. He brings up the mood. Yeah,
definitely. Sometimes in English class, I like to goof around, and I hit a little whoop, whoop, and Simeon will go, "It's the sound of the police."
Hey, and that gets you, lightens up your day a bit, so that's always helpful. And Millwitz.
Good pitch.
Beautiful pitch by Millwitz to end it. Kirsten, we'll see you soon. Hello, and we're back. Sorry, just some technical difficulties as Harrison reaches base, I believe, on a walk, and just lost a little bit of good commentary right there, sadly. But we will try our hardest to match everything up, get everything accurate, as Harrison gets picked off at first, safe as sound.
Yep, now up is Sam Markowitz.
Yeah, Markowitz is back. And we've seen some good stuff from him today. And this pitcher really wants to pick off Harrison. But this is only intimidating the pitcher more. So it's going to make it worse for this pitcher.
Always great to see some competition between pitchers.
Definitely. As you might hear that, there's a big helicopter coming over our heads right now. That doesn't matter. This is baseball. As Harrison got the second, presumably on a stolen base. As Harrison takes third with I forgot what you call that, with the ball went behind the catcher and Markowitz gets a walk? Or is it a drop third strike, Tori?
Not sure. I wasn't looking.
She was
Guilty.
not looking. Guilty. Spiegel. Up.
We love a good chant.
Love a good chant. I can hear Kirstein all the way from here. Here's some Kirstein, here's some Rex. A little bit of Dylan Thompson on the side with that. And those are some of your big names in the dugout, making some noise. And short little one. Might have been a bunt, and Spiegel makes that one safe. Single for Spiegel. Someone just said, that's my boy Spiegel. And Tori, if you had a favorite song, what would it be?
My favorite song? Ooh, tricky question. I love Jack Harlow. A little bit controversial, but at the end of the day, it's got to be something by him. Just the overall vibe that he... Oh, but I love Kesha also.
And, you know, I don't really have a favorite song. A couple artists up there. But if I had to pick a recent song, Fiend is a big one for me.
Why is that, Harry?
You know, I went to the concert. They played it 15 times in a row, Tori.
I think I'd start hallucinating.
You're not a big fan of a Fiend, then?
I mean, it's kind of the same word repeated probably like 100 times. And to play that on repeat 15 times, which is what, like a 3-minute song? What? That's like over an hour, or almost an hour.
Almost. It was a very long time. But also, some people they feel the song agrees to them. Like, they hear those lyrics, it feels like it corresponds with them almost. Like, that happens with all songs.
I mean, you love a song when you can relate to it.
Hey, you love that song when you can relate to it. And Rex took a good one. And I believe that's Rex at the plate. Maybe it's Ondor. Can't see. Tori, do you see who that is?
On what plate?
Yeah, we're a little far away today, as that is
Rex.
grounded, forced out at third.
Rex makes it to first.
But Rex gets a single. Rex really working in it today. And someone is driving a moped behind us.
That's a motorcycle.
And Alex Papanikolaou was almost hit.
He's sitting on the bench. Okay.
His leg was stuck out as these people are getting off the motorcycle.
Are you intimidated, Harry?
Not intimidated per se, but a little confused. Takes one in the dirt, and Rex goes! Another stolen one for Rex. You know, I'm not a scorer. That could be classified as a loose ball, or it could be a stolen base. That's up to Anna. Anna is our scorer, doing a wonderful job today. Anna's doing basketball as well, so she might be one of the new managers for Mr. Jenkins. How do you feel that is? She's good at what she does.
Oh, she's so good at what she does. She plays volleyball in the fall, and she's great. She's very involved.
very involved in the Birch community, and we love that here at Birch. Everybody has their own niche. They do their own thing, and
Very
Tori,
student run.
are you going to do some more sports BWL next year?
Oh, I would love to. Yeah, definitely.
And at the end of this year, Jack Schur will be departing. Unfortunately, he has led this program for this year, following William Rosen, and he was William's successor. I am Jack's successor, and it's a big role. Sports BWL is very big in the Birch community, so there are a lot of expectations you got to live up to. Are you excited? Are you excited, and are you ready for that, Tori?
Yes, I'm so ready. I'm so hyped. Can't wait to see what sports BWL has in store for us.
And if you had to pick a singular game, any sport, any place, where would you want to be?
I'm going to have to go with boys basketball in the Lenox Hill gym.
Against any specific team?
Again, York Prep. We love the conflicts and
Hey, and against York, I would say not the Lenox Hill Neighborhood House. I would actually like York's
in
gym.
the York gym.
It's very loud, and it's some good stuff. And that is the half inning, and Kirsten comes back to us in a second. And we are back
Good
with
pitch.
Jackson, Kirsten, and what are we in, the fourth right now?
I believe so. I believe it is the fourth inning.
And Harrison is only putting up good numbers today. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to deliver you some bad news, Jackson. Game Changer is not working today.
Uh-oh. Harrison's not going to be too happy.
He is not going to be too happy.
Good pitch.
Adriana is doing the stats, so if he wants me to do the math, strike percentage, I can get it done for him. But, yeah,
He's big on that.
he will not be too happy with me. And looks like
The
Birch
sun's
will
getting in
pull
my
it off
eyes a
with-
bit.
Yeah.
I left my sunglasses in my backpack instead of putting them in my baseball bag, and that's at school. So
Hey, but it's warming up at least. Tori ditched the sweater.
yeah, it is pretty hot out. It's going to be 80 on Monday for our next game.
Yeah, we were just talking about that as Dobson drops that.
Oh my God! Yes.
Rex drops it. Does that advance the runner to second?
Only if the ball goes through the fence and it's not there.
And
so.
is that an E3, correct?
I would believe that is an E3.
E3. Sure. Those don't make me so happy, but Harrison still.
Headley in. A lot. More. You're good.
And this is
It's opposite field and he's small.
This is still a no-hitter for Harrison, correct?
Correct. That's a strikeout in Harrison's numbers, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, because it was a drop third.
Actually, I'm really not sure about that one, but it was.
And Tori, what would you think? How happy would you be if Harrison gets a no-hitter today? That might hit that lady in the head. A no-hitter.
I'm surprised
Tori,
no chorus hit on whatever that is.
Tori wants to clarify a no-hitter is when
Y'all
Harrison
cut out.
allows no hits.
Y'all cut out.
Cut what out?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Jackson?
Oh, I hear you now.
Tori, would you be very impressed if he throws a no-hitter? Letting up no hits the whole game.
Oh, very impressed.
Tori is not the most baseball knowledgeable, and it's okay, we learn.
There's always time to learn.
She's
Always
just the
time.
technical skills for the BWL sports.
Yeah.
Yes. And, Tori stepped into a big position. She was supposed to only be doing video, and we asked her, as of the first game, say, Tori, can you step up, maybe be on some of the broadcasts? And
Wow.
how'd you respond to that, Tori?
Said, of course. I would love to.
It's remarkable.
Of course.
Tori.
And do we know their steal sign, Jackson? Can you tell?
We do not, but, I wouldn't test my boy Dobson back there if he catches the ball.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to with this lead we're enjoying unless the ball goes past him like that.
Foul ball.
That was a foul ball.
And it's good that Dobson's giddy on it. He tries to run for that ball.
Yeah, Dobson's not a baseball player, but he's a hustler, man. He wasn't a basketball player before the JV season, but put up good numbers there.
He learns a lot, too. I liked he would consistently try to put up that fadeaway shot. It always looked effortless to me. As the runner goes
I will say he learns very fast. Attaboy, Rex!
And Rex
Step
gets
up
that.
first.
He's going to make a double play.
There we
Rex
go.
turns a double play. Is this the first of the season, Jackson?
I believe that's 2 outs.
And that is the first double play of the season, I believe. That's a 3-3-3 right there. All the 3-man.
Oh, no, that was not the first double play of the season.
Really? There was one against Masters?
No, it was against Brooklyn Friends when I was pitching in the last inning. There was Spiegel caught a fly ball in center field, and the kid on second ran, and we threw it back at second.
Oh, correct, Jackson.
So basically the same situation here, except the ball just fly ball to Rex in the infield.
So that would be scored just
I think
3?
It would be a double play.
It's just 3 double play. And Rex has been electric today. I believe 2 hits, 1 walk. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I know he has 2 singles.
No,
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. He struck out, he walked, and I think that's it so far. Wait, no, we've all had 3 at-bats. He struck
did
out
get a
and
single.
walked.
He
You
did
did?
get a single. Yes.
Gotcha.
And I feel a little weak today without my game changer. It really helps me pull up anything at the moment. As
I kind of feel a little weak today also, as I couldn't find my arm sleeve before I left for school today, and feel good, look good, feel good, play good. So.
Of course, Jackson, you love your accessories out there. And Tori, what do you think of when Jackson is fully dressed up for baseball? You think he has some good accessories to bring?
Yeah, sure.
With the blue jerseys, I always like to rock the pink arm sleeve with the Oakleys, but forgot those today. Maybe get a little wrist tape action in there.
I miss those Oakleys, Jackson. And one question for you. You have a sliding mitt, Jackson?
I do not, but I'm normally
That's on the wish list?
I'm normally a PO other than playing on this team, so,
And that is beautiful to end the half inning. We will see you soon, Jackson. And that $5 is mine. We might have missed a second of broadcasting
We
there.
made a bet if I missed that.
If we missed that, we just made a $5 bet on Jackson's stolen base. So Tori owes me $5 now.
Do I though?
Yes, you do, Tori.
We'll see about that.
Promises are promises, as there's just a hit in this softball game, This softball game has a lot of fans, more than we do, sadly. But I think they have some good competition.
Yeah.
And Kirstein goes, pauses, and then goes. Jackson with a bit of a stutter step there for that stolen base. He's had a lot of those. He might even have reached his 10 on the season so far. He had 11 last year, so he gets his bags, as Jackson could have went home there. Maybe not. And Tori, this has been a pretty long game so far. It's been a lot of fun, and you like broadcasting?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I definitely get to be more interactive in the game than how I would be if I wasn't broadcasting and I was just, in theory, watching it.
And Chelino strikes out, I believe. And I have a lot of homework tonight, actually. I gotta go home, get some work done. I have some writing and history tomorrow. And it's been a pretty heavy week.
Yeah, a lot of studying for math. But tonight, I think it's pretty light. I think I just have to work on some English.
And that was a ball for Harrison. I don't know what to eat for dinner tonight, Tori.
I don't know. What are you in the mood for?
No idea, actually. And, you're probably not going to be hungry for dinner. You just had some McDonald's.
You're probably right.
Yeah, and not even had the courage to share a fry with me, so...
I didn't buy French fries.
She did not buy French fries, so...
There's a singular McNugget if you want.
Not a big fan of the nuggets. Who knows where they come from.
Mystery meat.
Yeah, mystery meat is an understatement. As number 10 has been throwing some balls lately. In his head. As the pitch And Harrison works a walk. You know, I like sneakers. I'm a big sneakerhead. And, you know, lately I haven't been big on my shoe game, but I'm hoping to get back up there. Tori?
Oh, yeah. I've been on my shoe game as I started blinging out people's shoes for them, putting rhinestones.
Wow, that is very impressive, Tori. The artistic side is
Follow
showing.
the Insta.
Yeah, no, thank you. As there's a mound visit, and I'm going to take a seat for a second, you know? And we're starting back up again. Tori, I think you've commentated great today. What do you think? If you had to grade it A, B, C, D, what would you grade yourself?
I give myself an A-. Always room for improvement, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I mean, that's a great attitude to have. Everyone can always be better.
How do you think you've been commentating, Harry?
I have to say the same, A-. I've missed a couple things, but I can always be better. And we've been standing for a while here. I'm getting a little agitated and just want to be done a little bit. Not in a disrespectful or rude way, but that it's getting a little colder out here. The sun's going away in the shadows. Whoa. Harrison leading off, and that one is bounced into the infield, and the runner comes home. Adding another one for Birch is... Can't even see that. Is that Jack Cholino? I'm not sure. No, that is Jackson Kirstein, I believe. Jackson putting on another one, and he might be the only person on the broadcast today that gets an A.
Maybe, yeah.
He's been wonderful, and, you know, for the first time trying out having live players on here, I think it's went fantastic. We've been live for about an hour and 10 minutes today, and we still got more to come. And that is a called strike. The sweater is coming back on for Tori. It is getting cold again. A little bit chilly.
You guys like those skills?
That one's outside. Do we hear Jackson? What is Jackson saying? I can't hear him.
He's a little bit glitchy, but...
Oh, we are getting a call from Jackson Kirstein. Jackson, give me 1 second to get my headphone in. And we are back and live from the dugout is Jackson Kirstein.
Hey, how's it going?
We are doing fine, and you just ran into home.
I ran out of base there.
Hey, this
I don't want more clicks!
and
Jackson is a little bit glitchy and a little bit laggy, but...
You said the mic is loud, you were too far?
It's like glitchy. I think when there's a lot of noise, it's like...
I can still hear.
It gets choppy.
Here, I'll stand back here.
Okay, can we hear you better, Jackson? Can you tell?
You hear me better now back here?
Yeah.
A lot better, Jackson. A lot of noise in that dugout. As
Yeah,
Spiegel,
man, we got energy, man. We got energy.
Markowitz goes to second.
I want Markowitz!
And you've had a day today, Kirsten. You've been working hard, hardly working. It's been a combination of both. And
Yeah.
what are we at, 8-0 right now?
I believe it might be more. You know the score on door?
7, I think.
No, I think it's 8.
And that one is chopped
Nice
right
pick.
to the first baseman. And that is the third out. And
Hey, you're good.
Nice play.
tell Spiegel we love him.
Spiegel, they love it.
And another one for Harrison. Do we think he can get that no-hitter tonight?
Absolutely. I'm so confident. I mean, the only way they've been on base is one error and I'd say, 1-2 walks. So
Hey, you want to come over here to right for a second, Jax?
They can't even touch his stuff. Absolutely, I'll come out.
And Jackson coming in front of the camera right now for a live interview. And
you need me to turn this off?
No, keep it on, Jackson. We are okay. It's okay. You can barely see us, but Jackson's having.
Oh.
It's kind of broken, but Jackson's having a great game today, and we only want to see more of you out here.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know how many plays you're gonna see from me in the outfield today, but I'll continue to hit my best at the plate.
All right, Jackson, go off to center and get us Headley for a second.
Yo, Headley.
And right now we are interviewing with the one, the only Sam Headley. Sam Headley, your first hit today. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm feeling great, man. It was a short little bomb to right field. It feels amazing.
Little bomb. I like the way you described it. And when you go home today to tell your mother, how proud is she going to be?
She's going to be very proud, I think.
Very proud.
I'm going to get a very nice dinner tonight. She's probably going to cook me something. It's going to be a great night.
Ooh. And what is your favorite meal of hers?
Honestly, it's got to be the ribs. I love the ribs. Barbecue ribs, love them so much.
I'm just being hungry by hearing that. So, Headley, you've been having your day today, and hope you have an even better one. So, Headley, have fun out there.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Ooh.
Well, if you didn't see it there, Harrison just got another strikeout. So.
Another strikeout for Harrison, and I hope that was recording because that could be very bad, Jackson.
Wouldn't be too good.
No, it wouldn't be too good. And that could also be our SD card. Might be full soon, but this game's going to be over soon. Right, Jackson? And we're in the fifth, correct?
Get up by a few more runs next inning. I think they're going to call it in the sixth inning. Home team, so they do get another chance. But
and if we're thinking about that win caption, how many stolen bases have you had today?
Let's see. The first time I got on base, I stole second, third, and I didn't see them. I got walked, and then I stole all three next time. So that would be 5 stolen bases today.
5 for the day. And Tori, what do you think about that? 5 stolen bases.
Very impressive. I'm very proud of our team.
And when it comes,
I think. Oh yeah, go.
When it comes to our matchup, Tori is very excited for the game against York Prep. And Jackson, any notable players you know about on their team?
Well, I do know they have some newcomers to baseball. But one name I saw on that lineup was Graham Lindsay. Not sure if he's ever played before, but we have some guys like that too. So.
Hey, and I've seen that man in basketball. He does not miss the 3-point shot. You remember that, Jackson?
I do recall hearing him have a good game when we was at York Prep, but I just remember that 92nd Street Y, he had a quiet little donut right there.
Yeah, a little donut for him. But as well as that, I remember you guys were not at the York game at York. Thomas J. Concan.
We weren't allowed, man. We weren't allowed.
Yeah. And Tori.
No, it wasn't Mr. Concanon. It was actually the principal of York. He was scared that we had so many fans there.
So Mr. Concanon wanted you at the game.
Yeah, he had to leave also.
Ah, shucks. Tori.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's not basketball anymore. And Tori, any thoughts on the York baseball team and their players?
Like Jackson said, there's a lot of new baseball players who have played other sports in the past, but excited to see what it brings to the team.
Tori,
Anybody stick out to you?
Do you have any insider information on the team, knowing that you have someone of intel?
I mean, what's there to really say? I know that they do early morning practices, which I know Birch doesn't do, like before school at like 6 in the morning.
Birch now, huh?
Yeah. I think in their neighborhood they might be using the legendary baseball center. They might be using the legendary baseball center.
I had my 4th birthday party there, actually.
I think I had my 5th, Jackson. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Really, and if you know the shortstop on the New York Yankees, Anthony Volpe, he actually was a frequent there.
Yeah. And I used to go to my old baseball facility I used to go to back when on my old team was in New York. Yankee Harrison Bader works up there.
Bader, a guy that went to Horace Mann, actually, and he's friends with someone that lives in my building, actually. Another fun fact for you there. Yeah.
Well, that's 3
But
outs, so I'll see you guys
The
next
baseball center is a place of legends, and I think you can agree with that.
time. I do, very much. See you.
All right, we'll see you later, Jackson. And we are back. Up at bat right now. You know, my eyes can't see so well.
Up at bat right now is
Maybe there's a substitution. I can't tell. We're getting pretty late into this game. It's getting very chilly.
Yeah, it is getting really chilly, especially because we're on the water. But we'll make do.
And the funniest thing so far, we got a text from Jackson earlier from the dugout, and it just made me laugh a little, maybe chuckle.
What was it?
Remember he texted us earlier while he was in the dugout, just telling us he was having a great time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course. And, let us know if you like this new format with a player speaking during the game. And, Tori's loved it so far as that can become a single, probably not. And that is out for number 12. Who is number 12? Let me check
But
right
I
here.
do think it's I think it's really
I
fun
believe
that
that
we
was
can have...
Andor. And Tori,
I
what
don't
do you have to
think-
say?
Oh, maybe that is Andor. I think it's just a really fun thing that we can do to have a player's insight as we're broadcasting, so you're not just hearing an outside opinion, because you guys probably have your opinions yourself as you're watching it, and just knowing what's going through the players' heads, some insight on it is just really, that's great.
And I believe that was Andor Fisher. No confirmation. As Rex is up at bat. Rex, your brother. Are you guys good friends or not as much?
We talk about general things, but I wouldn't...
Ooh, as that one goes over Rex's head.
In the next years, I'm sure, we'll grow into each other, but two teenagers who are 15 months apart,
Not something destined for greatness.
in the moment.
Not in the moment, but, some of your friends are his friends as well. What do you think of that?
I think that's bound to happen, going to the same school.
And that one is roped by Rex over the head of the second baseman. Another single for Rex.
Going to the same camp, the same school, being so close in age, having the same house.
So you don't like seeing him every second of every day?
Well, I don't really see him every second of every day, just because we do different things, but, on the topic as, our friends being some of the same, I think it's bound to happen.
And that's life, but me and my brother didn't go to school together for a while, and, I don't think it really makes a difference. Being away from them, you still see them at home, as that is a ball to Kayani. And Kayani today, taking a big role. What do you think how she has impacted the game?
It's definitely a great thing to see, having a girl on the team, as it's not something we've seen as well as I've known in a really long time. And she's a great player.
As Rex goes for 2, will he make it slide in, Rex? He doesn't even need to slide in, as it is becoming very, very chilly. And something I just picked up on, Tori, another new pitcher in the game, number 3.
Oh, they keep switching their pitchers off. Not sure if there's a reason for that or just to spice the game up, but he threw that really high. So
Hey, they've had their troubles a little bit today with pitching, so maybe getting a new guy out there can help them.
just a refresh in the moment.
Just a refresh. And hopefully Birch can get the win here. Maybe score some more. We want some more.
I think at the moment we should just be managing the game, not overthrowing.
As Kayani swings. And today has been a big step up. 2 losses, 1 league loss. The first game was not the prettiest thing I've ever seen from eyewitness accounts. The second one got better.
It's the first game for a reason.
Yep, first game, time to grow as Kayani works her 3rd walk of the day. She's been doing a lot of walking, Tori.
It's okay. At least she's getting somewhere.
And Kayani leading off. Will she get picked off? Ooh, Headley swings. And Headley today getting a very impressive hit over the infield. Are you a big Headley fan?
I don't know him that well because, he's a senior.
And that goes behind him, Kayani.
But I've heard really good things
Rex is
about him.
out at third, unfortunately. Didn't get the jump quite fast enough, but Kayani makes it to second. Ooh, as that one hit Headley in the ankle, will he be okay? And he walks that one off. Clap it up for Headley, everybody.
Always.
Working through it. Kirsten back up. Called strike. And, our setup today is not the best we've seen in the world. We're using one of my books as a standoff for our tripod, and it got a little dirty, but I'll keep reading, 2 chapters a day like Mr. A likes.
What's your favorite part of the book so far? And we are reading Catcher in the Rye, by the way.
I haven't had a specific part, but I've liked this more than other books. I liked it more than The Odyssey, A Raisin in the Sun, and I just purely enjoy it as that pops up. Foul by Kirsten. And, Kirsten's had a big impact today. Are you a Kirsten fan?
Yeah, I think he's a nice kid. He's one of my brother's friends, but yeah.
Is he over at the Atlas house a lot?
Decent amount.
As he strikes out? Strikes out.
And we are back.
We are back with Jackson right now. Harrison is still looking to get his no-hitter today. Hopefully he does. Yeah, and Harrison just has to finish it off. And you could correct me if I'm wrong. D is trying to let him get that no-hitter today. And as well as the... Is your microphone off, Jax? All right, we might have missed a little bit of Jackson there. So we'll just go no audio for that bit. Like I'm talking to nobody. Tori is sitting down. She is very cold. It is getting very cold, Jax. Tori, can you hear Jackson? Jackson.
I'm not too cold. I kind of like this temperature. A little breezy. I feel a little cool, I'm perfect right now.
Yeah, as I'm taking my seat today. My legs are a little burnt out.
How's that foot feeling, Harry?
That foot is feeling a lot better. But still my stamina, my muscle is lost.
Gotta hit that leg press.
Tori, you want to talk to Jackson?
Hey, Jackson, what's up?
Hold on.
I don't think he can hear me.
Oh, come on, Rex, pick it up. There we go. Rex, Tori, are you proud of your brother here this game?
Always. I'm always proud of him.
He has a couple of hits across. I was actually wrong.
He's been playing great.
I was actually wrong last inning. He does have 2 singles out there.
That's what I told you. And as well as this, I think the Atlas family will be very proud. You know the parents too. You think they'll be very proud?
I mean, he does maybe have to work on the base running skills out there, but he's coming along very well.
Yeah, that made me very sad when he got out at third.
It happens. It happens.
It happens to the best of us. As, what is that, 1 or 2 outs, Jax?
1 out. It's getting a little tired out here.
And we are letting you rest out there for a second, Jackson. We're a little tired as well.
Yeah. What are your plans
Yeah.
after the game, Harry?
Plans after the game tomorrow. Mr. Cantor's giving us classroom questions, so I got to work on those.
What about like?
Yeah, definitely. I have to do some reading tonight.
Oh, some
Gotta
reading
do
tonight.
some good sleeping as well. We have an early class tomorrow. Made me a little upset.
Oh,
As
first ball in
come
play.
on,
Oh, it's
roll
foul.
foul. Oh,
Hard angle, tough angle from here. Couldn't tell. So
I'm
it's
getting
foul or not.
very nervous with this one. I really wanted to get that no-hitter. I hope you guys celebrate with him if he gets a no-hitter.
Well, Harry, I wouldn't be too nervous out there. Harrison's gone out there time and time again, showing what he can do, and he's been shutting them down all game.
And if he gets that, we are definitely going to give him a post-game interview. We're going to get him out there, and Mr. D's going to get one as well.
I think Harry might even deserve a few fries with some hair in it, Tori. Don't you agree?
We don't got any.
We don't got any more. We have a singular McNugget with hair in it. If he
might
wants
deserve
that,
that one
he's
after
more
the
than
game.
welcome to have that.
He might get a water bath, Kirstein, from the bench.
I don't believe we have a water jug, but I can spill the rest of my Gatorade on him if you want.
Yeah, but it's also a little cold, Jack. It's getting a little.
It is a little
cloudy
cold.
out
Don't want to
there.
get the uniform all sticky.
No, and he's set to come back. Do we know if Harrison's going to be out there on Monday or you?
We don't know. It could be a mix. It could be. We could get the new guy Max in there, who's not with us today, but he had a strong inning at the end of the game of the Masters game.
And a quote from Mr. D the other day: "That kid is a stud," Mr. D said. And do you agree with
Max,
that?
yeah, I do. I mean, he came in. He said he hasn't played in a little while. Struggled his first two at bats, but then when we really needed it at the end of the game, he got a clutch hit and came in at the end of the game to pitch a great inning of work.
And what do we think just happened as the umpire just approached the mound on?
You see, I'm not gonna lie. On my part, I wasn't really paying attention. Harrison's pitching so good. I haven't really been so locked in today, but
I wasn't as well, and I don't know what could have
we
happened.
just got the out there, so that's 2 down.
Maybe they're checking to see if he's okay.
Let's go, Harry. One more.
I don't know. Maybe if you could do some little reporting for us and check in with him in the dugout as that one is high.
Oh, for sure. You want me to give him a little dugout interview?
And if possible, are you batting soon, or can you join us on the mic?
I don't believe I'm up so soon, but I can check with you once I'm in the dugout. I'll stay on
So at
until
the
I get it.
start of the next one, we'll get you. You'll stay on the mic with us. Get a little interview going.
Sounds bueno.
How's Mr. D doing today? I haven't really seen him.
See, I think Mr. D is pretty happy. We tried. That last time I was on third base, we tried to put a little scheme with Harrison. We tried to get Harrison in a rundown so I could score, but the pass ball just let me score anyway. So we didn't really need it, but it was a nice little scheme we put together.
Yeah, and Mr. D knows his stuff. Former
He does
pro
know his
Australian player, and also the first manager, I believe, to have 6 championships in a row.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
He told me that. 6 Birch championships.
Yes, a very impressive.
Very impressive.
6 straight state appearances, and if we
Attaboy,
get it done this
Harry.
year, if we get to Coney Island, we're going to have some fun, right, Jax?
Tons of fun, man.
We are back. Markowitz up right now. We are sitting down. It's getting very chilly. My hands are getting cold as Markowitz takes the ball. That is not great. Tori's finger just went numb. Is it like turning red? It's not good. Put your hand in your pocket, maybe. And this has been a very positive game for Birch. We've led the whole time. Had great offense, good defense, and the defense hasn't had to work hard today. Harrison's been managing it as... Is that Markowitz? That is number 14. That is not Sam Markowitz. I cannot tell who that is. No, Markowitz is up next. That's Jack Cholino. Excuse me. I'm sorry for that.
I don't think that's Jack Cholino.
Number 14 is Jack Cholino, yes.
41, not 14.
No, on first base is Jack Cholino.
Oh, yeah.
And Tori. Do you think this Birch team can make the playoffs this year?
Yes, I 100% think that if we stayed positive and really put in the effort, we could make it to playoffs.
Thank you for that insight, Tori. And number 3 stays on the mound, tries to pick off Cholino. Would that be called a balk? I don't know. I am kind of freezing out here. This is similar to the weather of the first game of this season, where we were very cold. The broadcast never ended up working.
This is not as bad as it was that first game. That first game was pretty brutal.
Very brutal, and Jack was there as well. He could tell you we were all freezing. You know, there was some warmth in the air, but it wasn't the best. As Harrison gets on base, a walk. As Cholino moves to third and the shortstop fell over. That was a very weird play. What just happened? It looks like the shortstop might be in a little pain. Cholino at third. And this setup we have these little mics, and I think we've gotten ourselves to a pretty good setup. We've had to use just phones before, but what do you think?
I think the mics are great. They're very transportable, easy. The
As
players
Harrison
can
goes for second on the steal.
interact with us through them, and yeah.
Harrison with the stolen base there. And this is the top of the 7th. The game is almost over as that one is blooped into center by Markowitz, and Birch scores 2 runs. I believe it is 9-0.
Yeah, this is a great game Birch is playing right now.
And did they just call it?
They might have.
Everyone back up.
Oh, and we are here with Harrison Milowitz, a no-hitter. Harrison, this is undoubtedly one of your best performances as a Lion. What do you have to say about today?
Today was a good game. I'm not sure how many strikeouts I had, but I know it was a good game. I got a lot. I know that. Do you happen to have?
Unfortunately, Game Changer was not working with us today, but that was a wonderful performance. Your first 13 strikeouts, and again, a superb performance, followed by some amazing offense. I believe 2 or 3 walks.
Yeah. Markowitz with that good hit at the end to win the game.
Markowitz bringing in 2 runs.
I mean, that was a rope. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just an overall great performance. Birch wins 9-0, I believe. 10-0. That's all. That's all. And we are here with Mr. D, Coach D, and a no-hitter by your ace, Harrison. We have had 3 straight great pitching performances so far. 13 strikeouts, 13 strikeouts, and a no-hitter. How is your rotation for you this year?
Pitching's our strength. We have 4 solid pitchers now. Harry's our ace, and this is what we expect in a game like today. Puts us right back in the thick of things, 1-1. Got one more player coming back, the new Max Miller, and some good things can happen. And I think we could sneak into a playoff spot if we continue to play well.
And on the note of new players, we have 2 players debuting today, Kayani Gonzalez and Jack Cholino, as well as Max Miller on Monday. How do we think these 3 pieces will help us move forward?
It gives us depth, which we haven't had, and look forward to see what they can do to help us moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. D. A great win. Thank you.